I love you, baby. It's yours.
What?
This car is yours.
No.
All right, today is November 23rd, 2022. Another special day. I got alerted from Friendly Ford that the car that I had ordered back in March, it's here. But that's not why I'm super happy. This is going to be our third Mach E, but this one I ordered back in March. Originally, it was for a different purpose, but it turns out my daughter Kyla, she fell in love with the premium that we bought, and just this one is a space gray color. Just so happened to be the color that she really wants. So I made a decision. I owe her a car. She's 19 years old now, and I've been waiting because through COVID, through the pandemic, the lockdown, the supply chain back order, you name it, waiting for her to pick the college she wanted to go to. So I waited on this gift, and today she has no idea that I'm giving her this car. So I tricked her, telling her that I need a ride to Friendly Ford to pick up my GT, which is at service, and I wanted her to drive the Tesla Model 3 there and then drive my GT back. This way we could film the whole experience, and I wanted her honest review on what she thinks of the comparison of the both cars. So she thinks. So I'm gonna film everything. This is a great excuse for me to film while she's driving both vehicles, or at least the Tesla, going there, and then the salesperson's in on it with me, that we're gonna trick her thinking that the car is bought by someone else, but I'm begging him to give us a test drive, and then I wanna see her reaction when she drives the car, and I'm gonna surprise her from there. Making it real. Hey everyone, Jack here. It's November 23rd, 2023. Today is a special video. My daughter.
Being forced against my will to do this.
Yes, I forced her to drive a $50,000 car. Anyways, this is a 2022 Tesla Model 3 rear-wheel drive standard range. And because my daughter Kyla has been in college for the past few months, and she's never actually driven this car. So today, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna have her drive me to the Ford dealership to pick up a Mach E GT. But I want to take this opportunity for her to drive this car on the way there, and then she can drive the other car back. And then this way she could give us our honest opinion from her generation, for her age group, what she thinks of both vehicles. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, so far, what do you like? You like it?
The interior. Well, I always like white interior, so.
Is it comfortable though?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
But
so
I'm not used to this.
yeah, so the one thing with the Teslas, they're very simple. Everything's simplified. There's no buttons and everything to click, and there's no remote control. So we have to actually use the remote, which is, Garage Link. The mirrors, click on the car, and then controls, mirrors, mirrors right here, mirrors. Oh. There we go. So seat adjusted.
Yeah.
All right. And then
see,
so
I'm like,
you hold the brake, push down until it says, no, push it down a little bit more. All right. Well, let's see. That took a minute to get everything.
I also just drove for 6-7 hours on a gas car.
Oh,
so.
on an ice car. There it is. Look at that Camry.
You're showing her house.
It looks like you destroyed it. That thing is
No,
filthy.
I didn't.
Okay.
It's actually very clean.
All right. So let's see this experience. What'd you say?
These mirrors are so tiny. Like, you should be able to like flip it.
So you want like a humongous
like
vanity mirror where it gives you 3D high definition
No, but
vision?
you should be able to like flip it. Why is it like foldable?
Oh, I don't know.
You know what I mean?
Why don't we tweet Elon about that? We'll ask him why is it.
He actually unbanned Donald Trump and Kanye West.
Yes. Hey, no politic talks.
Yeah.
That's a no-no.
Feels like.
Yeah, because
yeah.
This is a 4,100 pound car. The Camry is, I think, like 34, 36, something like that.
Really?
Yep. So how's it feel so far?
Nice, except the auto brake is like on.
One pedal drive does take some time to get used to.
Acceleration's really fast.
Yeah, well, this is the standard.
That's why I like it. Because then when you're in like a gas car, you have to like really push on the gas. I don't like that.
To build power and torque, so there's a delay. And then also requires your transmission to downshift before you get into power band. Does that make sense?
Yeah, and I feel like in a gas car, when you're really like accelerating, it like ruins your engine, doesn't it?
Correct. It does sound more scary because you're revving the RPM, everything's louder. In the EV, everything is quiet, you really don't feel it. But that's the bad thing, Kyla. In the EV, you tend to speed automatically.
Oh, no, I won't do that.
Didn't you just send me a picture earlier of the dash? You're going 87 miles an hour.
No, that wasn't for my miles.
Oh, but the fact that you were doing that fast.
It was 75 miles per hour. I was only going 10 over the speed limit.
Just so you all know.
Never have gotten pulled over.
I drive very fast, and the fastest time I ever made it to Tucson was 6 hours and 45 minutes, okay? She did it in like under 6 hours. She left Tucson this morning at 6 a.m. and she got home at 10:30.
Did I get pulled over? No.
That's not the
I'm
point.
very careful.
Eventually, you will
Very
get
careful.
pulled over. And you claim that you're broke. Do you know how expensive a ticket is?
Like, do you always look in your rear view? Now that you have the camera?
Nah. Well, yeah, that's a good feature to have. That's one thing with Tesla. When you,
So you don't really have
turn
to
your
look
blinkers,
over, right?
Yeah, but you should still have that habit because other cars don't have that feature.
You don't
Not
have to
many of
look
the other
over?
vehicles have it, but like I said, if you get used to driving like this, then you're gonna have a habit of not looking over it when you're driving other cars. Me going back and forth lately with between two cars, there's a lot of habits that I created with this car, not on the Mach E, for example. There's no physical start-stop button here, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when you exit the Tesla, you just leave and the car shuts off and it locks the door automatically. I found myself doing that with the Mach E a couple of times, and I left the car stop running and I walked away. These are just habits that you kind of start to get used to. Now, several things with the Tesla UI, it's super nice. So
What's
you see the user interface. So in the very beginning when I got this car, I told Uncle Shane, I bitched and complained. I spent 2-3 weeks hating this car, and I did. That's no lie.
Yeah, I remember.
And part of the reason is the range. I got to get this car in the tail end of the summer when it was 112, 114 out in Las Vegas. So the air conditioning was you guys would call it air con. It was on full blast at all times. I didn't realize that impacted range that much on the Tesla, maybe in all EVs in general. What was that?
I said, so nice.
Okay.
Sorry.
So that's one thing I got over. Once the temperature cooled down a little bit, I was able to get about 240, 250 miles of range in this car on the full state of charge. That's perfectly acceptable. That's why I got this car, even though the EPA states 272, but I'm not complaining. That's under normal, perfect driving conditions, which we haven't been testing under normal, perfect conditions. So, but here's the best part that I really appreciated about Tesla. One of the things I complained in the very beginning was no Apple CarPlay. Okay, I was like, what kind of stupid technology is this? It's supposed to be the most technologically advanced vehicle on the planet, and you can't simply adapt to Apple CarPlay. But after I drove it for about 2 months, I finally understood why and realized why. Because one, Apple Maps sucks. Sorry, Apple. I am an Apple fanboy, but your maps do suck. Okay. So Tesla uses Google Maps, okay? Secondly, it has a voice command. I want you to push down that button afterwards, say, take me to Friendly Ford.
Take me to Friendly Ford.
Hold on. Look at that. It automatically corrected. You just click on the Friendly Ford icon, and that's it. With Siri, with Apple, I mean, nothing really is that simple. They always get the dictation wrong. You have to speak it nice, loud, and clear. And so this navigation system is way more effective than using any, I don't know Android, so I can't speak on Android's behalf, but this is definitely more effective and a lot easier to use than using the Apple products, okay? So that's number one. Number two, if you go, instead of using Apple Music or Amazon Music, something like that, this has just about every song out there is, and better. And what I like about it is if you go to genres, let's say you like hip hop, right? Duh. So you click on hip hop.
Kendrick Lamar.
So you have all these preset channels. Free? Yeah, it's $9.95 a month, and you get basically unlimited data, streaming, music, YouTube. You can watch Disney on here. All that's $9.95 a month.
What's the app called? It's
not an app. Well, this is
it's just part of Tesla.
It's Tesla. It's called streaming.
Look, there's another Tesla.
Yeah, that's 100. Very nice.
But
so if you want to click, go on your volume button on the very left on your steering wheel. So this streams a whole bunch of different music based on this playlist that's already preset. So now, what you mentioned earlier, Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah.
I want you to push that button again. Request for a specific song by Kendrick Lamar.
Play King Kuta by Kendrick Lamar.
There it is.
Wow. Nice.
So now, because of these interfaces, I'm starting to understand why Elon wants to do the next generation of Teslas without a steering wheel. Because they made these user interface so easy to use, so simplified, it really, you don't really learn to appreciate it until you actually experience it for some time. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Okay.
One thing I will say though that's different is that in the gas car it feels slower. Like we're going 65.
Yeah.
But in a Tesla, like it feels faster.
Correct, and that's what I was telling you earlier. It's very easy to speed in the EV because you don't hear that engine noise. You know, so everything is so quiet.
I know.
So that's going to take something to get used to.
Also had the miles per hour right here.
Yeah,
they
that's
should
a
make
little
something
weird.
where, like, you know, on the Mach E where there's a miles per hour. Like
That's
right
in the center console. Correct.
They should do that.
Again, something like that was bothering me the first month that I drove this car. But now after I got used to it, it doesn't bother me at all. And besides, Tesla not Tesla, I think a third-party manufacturer do sell a center gauge cluster. I think it's like $300 or something like that. That will give you additional information right behind the steering wheel.
I buy it.
But I don't think it's necessary. Again, everything with this car, it took me about a month and a half to adjust. The first month, I was bashing the hell out of it. I even said I wanted Tesla to buy this car back, or I'm going to sue them. And that was kind of laughable. But after about a month, I really learned to appreciate the UI, the quality of this car. Actually, I take that back. Quality, yeah, Tesla is still a little bit behind the quality. There are some panel gaps, but it's nothing new. Everyone expected when they buy a Tesla, because I mean, their quality control definitely could use a little bit of help. Okay, so we're about 10 miles in the journey. How's it feel? How's it drive? Is it comfortable?
Yes, better than a gas car.
Okay, but now forget about the acceleration and all that. Now, as far as just the ride quality, the way it bounces or lack of bounce, how does it feel compared to the Camry, since you were in there for 6 hours earlier?
It feels smoother, but not as quiet as I thought it was going to be.
Okay. Well, this video is not about comparing to ICE car or the Camry. This is about when she gets into the Mach E in a little bit. I want her honest opinion on what she thinks of that quality, the way it drives, the way it handles, the power. Well, actually, that's not a fair comparison if you compare it to the power. But so forget about the power, just mainly about how the quality of drive, how comfortable that other car is, the Mach E compared to the Tesla Model 3. I know, again, that's not a direct comparison. That's not very fair. One's an SUV, the other one is a small sedan. But we'll see. I want her honest opinion. It's very rare that she gets to drive both cars back to back. So we'll see.
You're showing the window.
Oh, oops. Oh, right here. Missed it. Oh, that's when see, you have to follow. Okay, I'm gonna let her concentrate before we get in like a serious car accident and not make it to the dealership.
Whatever.
Okay. All right. We'll be right back. All right. So question number 1: the overall driving experience from a gas car to EV. Just because this is new, I want you to give an unbiased opinion. What do you think driving the EV right now?
I'd pick this over a gas car.
Why?
Just because it feels better, acceleration is better.
Okay.
Like, it just feels better.
It feels better. So your overall driving experience is better, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
Just can't put it in the words, but yeah.
Nicer.
Yeah. Well, also in all fairness, the Camry is 4 years old. And I mean, cars nowadays, every couple of years seem like something new and fancier, better technology get crammed into the cars, right? So, I just caught you yawning.
Oh, I'm tired.
I think maybe we edit that part out.
Yes.
No.
Is that?
And by the way, we're going to be doing an efficiency test on this car, actually all the cars, pretty soon. Because actually, I got to show you, Kyla, the factory Tesla wheels actually pretty good looking. It's just with that aero cap, it looks a little funky.
Like.
All right, we're almost here. All right, here we are, friendly Ford again. So before that black truck, make it right.
P.
Hit the park button. Yep, P for park. All right,
turn off the car.
So you don't. That's what I was saying. That's one thing with Tesla I really enjoy. You just get out. All right. I think this is, what is this? The space gray. Yeah, this the space gray. Do you see it like a blue color?
This is the best looking EV.
Say that again.
I really think this is the best looking EV.
What, the Mach E? What about the color?
Even all my friends, like, so we'll go, like, in Tucson they have a couple.
Yeah.
And so my friends will see them on the road and they're like, oh, that's a nice looking car.
You know what? It's not even fair you driving the GT back because it's a completely different category of car. The power and everything. Let me ask Jose, are these sold or maybe we could drive one of these? Hey, there's Jose right there. How you doing, man?
Good, how are you?
I know
Hello.
the car. This is my daughter
you.
Kyla. This is Jose. I know my car is not ready yet. It's another 45
No,
minutes or so.
45, yeah.
Okay. You know what? I never seen so many Mach E's on your lot before.
Look at this.
These are, what's going on with these?
That one's about to get sold right now.
Okay. Oh, it's already, so they're all taken?
Uh,
You know what? I'm gonna capture this on film too. She just drove the Tesla down, and I want her honest opinion of what her generation, her age, thinks of the different type of EVs. You said that one's about to get sold.
yeah.
Any way we could test drive it before the people show up?
Yeah, definitely.
Sure.
Let me go get the key.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, let me find
Okay. She has a license, I promise.
Thanks.
Thank you.
All right. I'm gonna go for a test drive. It's working. Let's see how she likes it. She doesn't.
You stay there?
Yeah.
Here's the key. Just throw it
Well,
in
you
there.
drove Michelle's car before, right?
Yeah.
Actually, this is identical.
Okay, I could say right off the bat, this is more comfortable than the Tesla.
Well, we haven't even moved an inch yet.
No, but I'm saying like sitting in it. Like I feel like this is definitely more comfortable.
Already more comfortable. Wow, this is bigger too, right?
And like this feels more like this is the start button.
So the difference from this one and the premium we have, Kyla, look.
Yeah.
There's no glass roof, okay?
Oh yeah.
So
I
that's the
noticed
biggest
that.
difference. Yeah.
Where am I going?
Be careful, okay? It's not our car. Go out and make a right. So this is 19-year-old's first drive in the Mach E Select. We just came in on the Model 3. Wanted her opinion and see what she thinks. Jose here is kind enough to let us take it out for a test drive. Make it right. So this definitely have more room than the Mach E. I mean, than the Tesla, right?
Yeah. The seats are more comfortable.
Yeah, these seats are more comfortable. I like the Tesla seats.
Also, I like the blinkers better.
Yeah, you wrecked it. You buy the wrecked one, okay?
Huh? This is already bad.
My point is, you'll be buying a car that you don't have.
Yeah, I know.
All right, so you just got out of the Model 3. Now you get to experience this. Although you got to keep in mind, this is an SUV. It's not a car. Yeah, you make it right at the light.
No, yeah, it definitely feels bigger to drive.
Oh wow, this does less bounce, right?
Yeah.
It's pretty comfortable.
Yeah.
So the other difference is, I know you don't know the difference. This has 17-inch wheels and tires, and the Model 3.
It's much higher.
Yeah, and the sidewall of the rubber is a lot smaller. So because of a thicker sidewall, it's gonna feel more comfortable. Okay. And look at the state of charge, 211 miles. It's a little shy on the range, but
See,
it's at
like,
100%.
I like how the miles per hour is here.
Okay. What do you think?
Yeah, I like it. It just feels much.
Okay. The stereo.
It's Dad's
Oh
music.
yeah.
Backstreet
It
Boys.
is. All right.
Where
So,
am I going?
what did you think of the stereo? It's just okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Nothing special, right? Okay. Jose, do you mind if we get on the gas just a little bit?
Yeah, no.
Okay. On the gas a little bit after you make it right, just to give an idea how you feel. Get on the gas. How does that feel? Smooth?
Yeah. And you know how I said in the Tesla it feels faster?
Uh-huh.
Even if you're going 65, I feel like in here, like, it feels fine.
Oh, okay.
Does that make sense?
Because you're higher up.
Yeah.
That's on all cars. That's just
Oh,
not with
wow.
EVs. So when you're sitting higher up, you feel, it feels completely different when you're low on the ground. What do you think?
I like it.
Yeah? What do you like about it?
It feels better than the Tesla.
Really?
Yeah.
So as far as comfort,
It just
drive
feels
quality, feels bigger.
So I feel like,
Well, this is an SUV.
oh, I know.
Okay. So, because I guess I just saw the price tag, it's $47,000 and change. That's literally the exact same price as the the Tesla Model 3. If you had a choice, which car would you pick? This car or the Model 3?
Well, it depends if I'm taking it back to Tucson.
No. Would not take. This is for the mass audience. This is not for you from here to
I would
Tucson.
choose this car.
Really?
Yeah.
Simply because it's bigger space, more room, and feels more comfortable.
Yeah.
So the Model 3 has 270 miles on the full charge. This one right now is showing 210, but because the cold temperature, so realistically it's about 230. Does that make a difference to you, or you don't care?
Not really.
Okay, so overall you would definitely pick this car over the Model 3.
Yeah.
Model 3, from a scale 1 to 10, how much do you like that car?
You'd have to ask me that later.
Okay. Now what about this car?
Like a 9.
Wow, that high, huh? 10? Maybe
Well,
even
that's because
10?
I've been driving a gas car.
Okay. So I guess she really likes the Mach E over the Tesla. There you have it. Her generation.
If it stops.
It should, yeah. But go forward more. Go forward more. More. Put it in park. All right. Spin the wheel.
Where's park?
Right here.
Oh.
See, he
The
went
wheel
for
thing
that, right?
is different though.
Yeah, it's just different. So you think this is a 10?
9, 10. Yeah.
9 to 10. Okay. So would you buy this car?
Yeah.
Would you like to buy this car?
Yeah.
Really? So right now, if you had a chance, you would buy this car in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
I love you, baby. It's yours.
What?
This car is yours.
No. You're lying.
This is your car, baby. I think that's the reaction I've been waiting for. Come here. Do I get a hug? Do I get a hug?
Oh, you're lying.
Wow. Why does it feel like a David Dobrik blog that we're giving away Teslas?
No way.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
That was worth every penny. Yeah, I think she likes the car. Was that a good surprise? Was that a good surprise? No. Mwah. I love you, baby. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, you get to calm down.
Oh my god. No way.
All right, let's check out that outside.
Oh my god.
Now hit stop. Oh man, I got all teared up. That was awesome, Jose. Oh. All right, I guess I can't say no anymore.
Right.
We have to take the car now. Oh man. Look at her. She's like a little kid again. Come here. All right, go stand by your car. I want to see. You're also wearing all gray. Look at that. Gray and gray.
The wang.
There we go.
We're gonna put the wang.
Or Little Wayne.
I'm gonna put the license plate Lil Wayne.
Little Wayne. Lilwang. So that's official. This car is Little Wayne.
I like it.
All right. Well, there you have it. That reaction was worth every penny. You know, that's Daddy's little girl right there, and that's my youngest, and it's my last one. So, gotta give her what she wants. And but honestly, that was worth every penny. I will pay more for that car for that same reaction. Apologize. This whole video was shot in vertical vlog style because I was kind of trying to trick her. So you guys just have to deal with it. All right. Until next time. See you all soon. Bye bye.